Can you guys hear me now? Oh, I hear something. Can you guys hear everybody else? Awesome. She's We had some technical difficulties. Throw my code in here real quick. She can hear me. Well, people know what's going on now. We're having some technical difficulties here. Hang on for a second. Do. Walter's taking advantage of not being able to be heard. That's right. We need an IT guy in my house. We know a couple of them. It's not a plug-in, it's an electronic thing. Yeah, I could shut Discord off and bring it back on. Oh, come on. The fun thing about internet is it doesn't just like tell you how to do things. You got to buy 6 different things before you can get the answer to your problem. You know? Yeah, I get it. YouTube is awesome. And see, this guy, like, only way to do it is an overlay, which we know it's not true. That boy, Mike. I am reading and working. So I apologize. I've already done all those things. Oh my gosh. This is the stuff we do the half hour before everybody gets on, and now everybody's going to be like grateful. Right? Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, he's a Chiefs fan. Uh-huh. Walt and Mike are arguing right now about the Chiefs game. But Walt says he loves everybody that's Chiefs fans out there. So that's good. Nice say. Not everybody. You don't love everybody. I'll have his I'll put his address I will. I'll get everybody Walt's personal address that has a problem with it. Here's a fix. It's 72 minutes long. Stop talking, people. Yeah, you'll have that on these big games. Discord channel key. Yeah. Channel. He did. Nice. Control K. Alright. Finally. Settings. Voice and video. All right, now see if you guys can talk. Now you guys stop talking. Let's go. Come on, say something, Mike. Oh, nope. Oh, there you go. Nope, that's not it. Yeah. Well. Right? And source. Can you guys hear him? Ashley, can you hear him now? Walter had been saying that. Huh. Seriously. We're back, huh? Well, oh my. No, we won't be able to figure that out while we're live. I can close it and get back in. We're gonna close Discord real quick on this backside. I actually exited out and it did not exit out. So that's good. Oh yeah. You're all still here. Yeah. There we go. Oh, come on. Get out of this thing. Exit. There we go. All right. Yeah, we might have to do that. Let's try this real quick. Oh, streamer mode is enabled. Users' names have been trunicated. They're making up words. Okay, I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna hang up on Discord. I got back in, but you guys didn't hang up, did you? So that's the good thing about Discord, is it's always open. Or something, I don't know. How about now? I can hear you, Mike. I did accept Arsenal's friend request, though. That's cool. And you guys can see my screen now. Yeah. He has to do that on his side. All right. Well, we're going to get going. Hopefully that works, but let me make sure Arsenal can see this. We're catching up on our last couple pages here. As soon as Arsenal gets back in. You guys can't hear Mike, right? On chat. He is talking. I can't hear him. Walt's trying to get back on now. Looks like he's on. We just don't have comms on our side. No, it's not on your end. It's in between OBS and the other. So we will move forward. Yeah, just I will relay everything the guys are saying as best as possible. Today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be reviewing page, what is this, 6, Mike? 6 and 7 of Woe, Origins of Woe, our third book that we're going to be running now. We have completed. Oh, Origins of Woe is the other one. This is just the Book of Epic. So number 3, right? Correct. Yeah. So book 3, we have completed number 2. We're really excited about that. Got some really cool panels. A lot of fun. Last podcast of January. So February is coming. We've got February and March to complete everything. So we've got all of the penciling done for all 5 books. Inking is done for 3 of them. On to coloring, and Busty Babe said, "Love your shirt." Thank you. It even has abs, so I don't have to worry about getting heavy, you know. Jiggy 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 jiggy. You could wash or what do they say? You could wash a shirt on those abs, whatever. How we used to do the old, like, grinding it down. But yeah, it's cool. Very comfortable. Thank you. And so we've got the inking done. We got on 3 of the books. We're gonna have to ink Wilder of Evek 2 and 3, and then we will get on to coloring. Walt had made some great contacts this week with some people that are going to help us with our cornhole tournaments, and we made some really good progress inside of that. And moving on, page 6. So I'm not going to give a lot of detail on how we got here, but our first scene here is Marty and Flick are out of danger and about to get back into danger. They have some communication. We've got an arachnal lizard that's charging forward, and then what's going to happen is Marty is going to teleport. He's asking Flick to tell him to think about home, and we've got a 3, 2, 1 boom. They're going to teleport out of there, and then they appear in Flick's like hometown, where it's like a market. We've got like a giraffe and a kind of like a wolf kind of dog here. I mean, everyone's mutated in this new world, and they've basically been living in a zoo. And so one of we'll meet him later, but some of the animals have begun to create a hierarchy. They've got rules, they've got a law and order. There's things that you should do, you shouldn't do. I mean, am I far off there, Mike? Yeah, go ahead. Yep, and Flick thinking of home, he appears home, which is the zoo. Wakes up, like he just automatically, they go from danger into the zoo. He has no clue what's happening because they've been transported. Yeah, they've been transported by Evek, and that's not technology that they have. It's like magic to him. And then there's a warrior panda. The couple warriors, the pandas are kind of the law and order around here in the zoo, and they meet Flick. And then page 7, we've got he was in trouble, so we've got like a rope bridge that they're going to go over to go into this temple, and Marty is going to give one of the guys he knows very well, like they know each other, right? They live together, but this guy's arresting him, and he's a panda. He's already winded from the walk all the way across the thing, so he's going to give him crap right here, and then he's going to mouth off. I'm not going to tell you all of the plot going here, but it's the temple, or the place of judgment is, they're elevated up in these trees, and we've got bridgeways going from tree to tree, and they get up there and they meet the king, and he's going to come. Right, and not to offend any of our views, this is from Mike, not to offend any of our viewers or nothing like that, but the place of judgment, they chose a church. And we thought that there would be some humor in that. So they go to the king, and he has a name. We're not going to be talking about that right now. And then he's going to accuse Marty of number one, bringing an outsider into their plantation they have there, into their homes, and for practicing witchcraft, which there is a root that they can eat and they get like hulked out. Like when they eat this, they get like big muscles, they grow in size, they get all hulked out, and a lot of it's forbidden inside of this world, but it's some of the guys still use it. Like the some of the guards use it, some of their muscle, all of these guys they use it regularly, but we thought it would be a lot of fun to have some rabbits and like some smaller creatures be like peons to these big, fat, muscular, very strong pandas who are ruling over all of this village. Mike, do you got a name for the village? Mm-hmm. So it's right. We don't have a name for it, but go ahead and keep talking. I'm just keeping the downtime down. Yeah, yeah, and it's basically the Las Vegas Zoo is where they live. That will come into play when we meet. Well, we might be meeting him soon. I won't even tell you his name, but so he's coming down on him, telling him, "Hey man, have you brought someone into our house? That's forbidden. Um, have you been practicing witchcraft?" Right here, we've got a scene of uh, Flick and Marty. Marty's like, "Oh man, what kind of trouble are you in?" You know, he's really worried about Flick, and then. The king looks over at one of his henchmen, rabbit dudes, here and says, um, "Tell Caesar we have a gift for him." And so now we are going to start drawing. Page 8. We have 3 more pages, Mike, or 4 more pages. We're going all the way to 11, correct? Yeah, we'll have 11 and then have our back page. Yeah, we have 3 more pages to pencil, and we will be done with the penciling process of all 5 of the books that we will be releasing in May. Very excited. The work begins after the penciling for sure. We've got the inking and then the coloring, and then we've got to go in and add all of our dialogue. A lot more there. We won't bore you on some of the nights. We'll do some fun drawings, maybe reach out to you guys asking like what kind of projects we could do. Maybe we do a different medium. I don't know. It doesn't have to be us on a pen, different things. We could just have some fun with it. That's true. And I do. I have it on my phone. I can go get it real quick. But if you want to read it, let me read it. Because is there anything you don't want me to read, Mike? Okay. Yeah. Right. Right. So Mike's gonna let me. Yep. You're here, Walt. Mike's gonna let me read the dialogue for this next page. I'm gonna go get the dialogue since Mike can't read it to us, and I will be right back. All right. without further ado, redo. There's no reduce. No. Page 8, right? Yeah, that works. Mike's going to send me an updated page 8 just in case. We do a lot of renditions. Renditions, maybe that's the word for it. But like, yeah, as we start to draw and different things like that, things kind of switch over. Awesome. Oh, okay, so it's not going to be in this one. All right, so page 8. Then we flash to Flick and Marty in the stocks. Marty speaks, Evik, get us out of here. Evik has an analysis of the system, shows the last 2 jumps not only drained my batteries, which I'm recharging as we speak, but I may have burnt up the Praetorian crystal, which powers the transportation, teleportation, and weapon system. Do you know where we can find one of these? And that's Marty, right? That's Evik. Okay, so Evik's asking the question. Yeah, and then we'll have a holographic image of an alien tech crystal. Yeah, we can hear you, Walt. You would most likely find it on, and he shows a picture of a Praetorian spaceship or a Praetorian alien creature itself. We then show Flick thinking like a light bulb turns on in his head, and he goes, I think Fitter, and this is one of the girls in this book, might know something about that. If we can get out of here, we could ask her. So that's what we get to put on, that's what we get to put on paper, and it's gonna be fun. So let's start with the flash to Flick and Marty in the stocks. And so what Mike means by stocks, you guys, let me make sure this is black. I just turned it to white. Okay, so what Mike means by stocks is like those old timing, and you can see my page, right, Mike? Right. Yeah. Are you gonna, the head's in here too? Yeah, you want the head in here too. Yeah. Evik will be on the left arm, something like this. And he sent me a picture of his son in one. You want the standing ones, not the sitting ones though, right? Because they had some pretty wicked ones back in the day where you actually, so you're talking like something like that, and then there. Yeah, I got you. And so yeah, I mean, Flick's not mutated, so he'll be like barely making it to the ground. So he'll be really. I mean, will he be like? No, he's not shrinking while they're doing it, but we can do some cool like conversations with him there too, and have like a side view. Yeah, he was shrunk already in that last scene. So we'll draw. Like a little Ewok, you know. What's up? And just their hands come through here, right? We're not talking their arms or nothing. Okay. You're gonna want to see, so we're gonna want to see Evik coming through here. So we're not going to want to just put hands through. So we'll do his right arm. His left arm has Evik on it. So we're gonna get Evik out here, like so. And then we'll just complete this like hole here, maybe put some shading. Oftentimes I'll just like throw in like some crazy scribbles, and they don't make much sense to nobody until I explain it. But like when I go that just reminds me later, like when we're inking, like this is going to be darker than the rest. And these were made in 2 pieces, and so I want to have like a break in here, or we'll have people see, and that's already offside. Yeah, so that's a good point of having to line up those holes. So I'm going to move this up to where that would be, and I'll extend this out. Yeah, the cuts. Right. So the cut would go straight through here to that other hand, and then we'll have his wrist and his. So Marty has gloves on. Yeah. And so we'll get that going. We had talked about, Mike and I had talked about doing this with like Flick being movable, and so like going back and forth from being hulked out when he got put in to it, and then when he shrunk down he could just like pop right out. I don't know if that was loud enough. I tried to do that whole thing, but so that he could come out and go get food and then like come back during the day, you know, and that was going to be how we were just doing dialogue around that, but we've got something else in mind, so we'll throw that in there. It does allow for Flick to get rescued, and so we'll throw Flick over here. I need to have that out here farther. Yeah, and there'll just be some dialogue on this part with him saying, "Evik, get us out of here," and then we'll go up to some closer up conversations here in the next scene. Yeah, I'll get a right. Mike was just saying like to do a close-up of Evik on the next page, finishing that dialogue, right? Like, so this scene here, and it's something that's nice about doing this on Procreate, because I can just whoop, and then I can make it smaller, you know, like if I want. Oh, that's not what I want to do. No distorting. Let's do uniform, because we're going to want to be here, but we're not done with this yet. I'll blow it up so everybody can see it. The braces on this mic, they go. Yeah, okay, that works. I'm gonna put. Are they on their knees? He's on his feet, right? Like he's barely able to reach the ground here. Vroom. Yeah. Yeah. And Mike's making a really good point. He's like, you know, a lot of times in comic books we're not going to have a lot of detail inside of the book, like, and especially as the closer we get, like right here we've got Marty up close, but then when we color in Flick on this backside, like we'll start to fade him out so that he's not the focus of our eyes. We move left to right naturally in American comics, not so much in like in Magna and some of the other ones, just because of the cultures they're made for. And we're going to leave ourselves some space here, and we'll do some more dialogue, and I'll straighten all that up later. But for right now, we've got Marty and Flick here, and he'll be talking to Evik. I'm going to put some dimension real quick into Evik. There, our dialogue box can go like right here, and then yeah. So we'll go over top of it. Mike's saying you won't have to worry about that much. Right. You can cut off half of this image. Oh, I gotcha. Or do like a triangle here. Yeah, just leave it. Okay, we'll leave it. Oh, like right here. Yep. Okay. Gotcha. Yep. Sure. So what Mike's saying is that this part of this image isn't really, like, this is what's important. Taking like 3 seconds to look at this much and just to know they're in stocks. I mean, all of this extra here is, we don't even need to have it there. We're going to leave that. We'll see what these next 2 images look like. But so he asks Evik if he can get us out of here, and then we're going to have, so Evik communicating to us, right, Mike? And then this, are there a lot of dialogue? Do I need to save a lot of space here? Probably. So we're gonna put a, yeah, we're gonna put like a low battery here and a symbol there. There'll be a lot of words here. It's not on your side, Walt. It's on my side. Yeah, we can hear you. Oh, yeah, we're good. No, you're good. Yeah, Walt's over here like, Marco Polo. Oh, you're good. All right, so if you could turn YouTube down, that'd be helpful. Thank you. Awesome. Right. Was there anything you wanted to add for the... Oh, our cornhole tournament that I could tell everybody? So, yeah, Terry and Alexa Aldridge, right? They own that. Wasted Wages. Alexa. Right. Alexis. Good. So I'm going to highlight this. Sweet. And so are they going to be helping us with our tournament or putting a different tournament on? Okay. Copy that. Sweet. So they volunteered to help us with our tournament we're doing later for some fundraising. That'll be awesome. So I've got on this page here, we're gonna have like letters appear like above it, right? Like it's gonna be writing to us. Boom. So obviously not boom, but it's gonna be something else. I want that on there. I wonder if I cut a... I could have a crystal. You want a crystal? Mike's saying that a crystal other than a battery. What did you think, Mike? So we'll edit that. I can't hear Mike real well right now. Is my vocals still coming across good? It's all sketchy. Well, heck. I wonder if we just restart our stream. I think we're gonna restart the stream. Yeah. I mean, you can't hear me on YouTube either. That was loud. Rookie comic. One, two, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, my voice isn't all weird on YouTube. Okay, my voice isn't all weird on YouTube. Okay, my voice isn't all weird on YouTube. Technology is wonderful if it works well. Now that it's not working well, what was that, Walt? I got you now. I heard that part. No, you're good, man. You're good. There you go. Mike's back too. What's up? Let's try that. I do not know what it is. That's all right. Yep. They're not hearing the feedback, so that's good. Just us. And it's like just when I talk. No, they can't hear. Oh, no, they can't hear you guys. Oh, it's my heater. It's not a feedback. Did that take care of it? Oh, no, yeah, the feedback. I don't know where the feedback's coming from. But you got anyways, so Mike, do you like this? Okay. He wants us to keep the arm on here. So we know where it's coming from for sure. And we'll have it going into the hand there. And then we'll be able to put the words in here. And the dialogue. It won't say boom. We will say, always got to go back here. Yeah, we'll have the dialogue. An analysis of my system shows the last 2 jumps have drained my batteries. We've got a good battery here. Say that again, Mike. Okay, yeah, hello. So I can have he's talking to Flick. So Marty's talking to Flick. Evik is talking to Flick. Right. Evik is talking to Flick. And then so we could have our panda like looking sideways at him. So go back to our nice little medieval torture device that they just have laying around at the zoo there in Vegas. Oh, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah. I appreciate that. So Mike was saying he actually was thinking about putting or making this stocks out of signs. So like you'd have a different sign here like folded over. This would be creased. And then you have your other sign here, and so it would all be just like Mod Podged put together. But we're not gonna do that. So, and then we'll be able to put dialogue above Marty here or Flick here, and we'll start. We need to show some leg here. Yep, totally can. Night, Rora. You want to cut some of this off? Okay. Right there. And then start this other frame here. Gotcha. Oh, right. And so then here we're going to need the holographic image of a crystal. we're going to do this a different way, boys. If you could mute yourself on Discord, I will call you for voice. So you'll have to mute yourself on Discord though.
There, is that better?
Yep.
Okay.
There's two ways to kill a bird or whatever. I don't know what that means. Do I got you both?
Good evening, Vietnam.
All right. So this will be a little better. People can kind of hear you at least.
Okay, so going back to your image where you drew him.
Yeah.
For us, it's inverted. Yes. So the way you have his head drawn, he's looking up the direction of where the wristband is. Not that over to the other side.
So it's on his. He's looking to his right, and he'll be looking to his right here. So like his nose will be like this, looking this way.
So that's backwards from the other image.
No. Flick's on the right hand side, looking at the left arm. Oh, yeah, it's inverted for you guys. It shouldn't be. Yeah, okay, yeah. It's just inverted on you guys. It's right here.
So hold on, go back to the first image.
Yep.
Right there, that's on, to him where the band is right now is on your left, correct?
Yeah, this is his left arm.
Okay, he's looking to the right. To us, it looks like he's looking at his right arm.
It does.
Yeah.
I looked up at the screen and I was like, yeah, it's just not inverted. It's not upside down, but it looks backwards.
So then here, he's looking at his left arm.
Yep.
So you need to slide him over, right? Yep. So that there's room on that picture. Yes. Where his arm is, that's where you're going to have the epic.
Oh, you want him to be able to see the holograph in the same frame?
No. Yeah.
It'll have to be a lot bigger, like half a page, if we did that.
Well, no. Not the image you just finished. Just slide the panda picture over about an inch. 2 inches.
Left or right?
Well, my left. Your right.
Gotcha. So you want it behind it? I know what you're saying. Because it's two different panels right now, so I want to get rid of the panels.
No, leave that in. That is two different panels. That is going to be two different panels.
Okay. Well, I can't slide it over without cutting that panel. Does that make sense?
So you're leaving that as a separate panel, but then Flick and Epic are going to share the next panel together.
This panel?
Yeah.
What is... Because
right
Evic
now
is...
You have him looking at something.
Yeah, he's looking at Evic.
Yeah, so it'll be the next... But... I explain that.
I understand. I mean, it's a conversation from Evic to Flick, right?
Yeah.
And then I was thinking about just going back to Evic to show him the crystal. You know, and then, but you wouldn't see Flick's or you wouldn't see Marty's body at all in this conversation because Evic and Flick are just talking to each other. Does that make sense?
So the first image you drew where it says boom,
yep.
That's Evic talking to Marty, and now this one's Evic talking to Flick. That makes sense?
Oh. Yeah. So the conversation between Evik and Flick doesn't happen until after this.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
I got you. Is there any reason that Flick should be listening to this conversation?
Sorry, what was that?
Is there any reason that Flick should be paying attention to Evik right now?
Yeah. So in the picture where you see Boom,
Yep.
Evik's answering Marty.
Right.
And then the picture you just drew with the crystal, Evik's talking to Flick.
So could I redraw this one, the Boom page, to have Marty's head in it?
No, it's fine.
It's good? Okay.
Just write to Marty. No. Just leave the image and just write to Marty.
To Marty. I got you. For us?
Yeah.
Awesome.
That just helps you stay on track where we're...
Yeah.
And then the next one's to Flick.
And this is
This is the trick, Aaron.
Yeah, this is the trick, for sure.
Communication. What are you getting tired of there, Arsenal? Whatever's going on, but it's more about time now. What makes you feel better? Remember, it kicked me out that whole one stream.
Yeah, you got kicked out last stream, Mike.
2 streams ago.
Yeah, 2 streams ago.
Anything else you want to tell our fans? We got to wrap it up for them.
Oh, that's right. It's already 9, huh?
Yeah, that went quick.
Can't hear Walt on our phone. Oh. Interesting. Oh, okay. You want me to call you back? I'll do that. All right. Anything you want to add real quick, Walt, while we conclude?
No, I think I'm good for the bits and pieces I was able to watch.
It was a kerfuckle.
I'll definitely play catch up this week, for sure.
Yeah.
But no, like Mike and I were talking earlier about the scenes we have here. This look like, of course, being inverted, but maybe we got that figured out. So I think we're good to go.
Cool. How about you, Mike?
Again, fans, this is probably our worst stream as far as technical difficulties go, but we'll get that figured out for next time. Join us in 2 weeks. We'll have it figured out, and we'll have more excitement to show you in the next book. Hopefully it's Judgment 3, right?
That's right. We'll be all inked up and doing some coloring. So.
I want to thank you guys for getting on and sticking with it. For the most part, it looks like most of you guys stuck around. We're very sorry for the technical difficulties that we had, but we appreciate every single one of you guys.
Absolutely. So we'll see you on the next one. Stay raw, stay vulnerable,
Stay vulnerable.
and have a good week.